violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Two people were shot during the early morning hours in Buckhead. This was at the intersection of Peachtree Road and West Shadowlawn Avenue just before 3 a.m. Saturday.
There we go. Buckhead. More problems, more issues. And unlike Mayor Eric Adams, Andre Dickens is not front, line, and center when it comes to the gun violence that he promised to shut down.
APD saying this started as an argument between a man and what's described as male suspects. It then escalated and shots were fired. They add that the shooting happened while officers were near that intersection. The man and a nearby woman were hit by gunfire and taken to a local hospital for treatment.
A man is dead following a violent night here in Atlanta. Police are investigating two separate shootings. And Good Day's Lindsay Tuman is live at the Atlanta Police Station in Buckhead with the details. Detectives very busy this morning, Lindsay.
Caitlin, the detectives over here had to respond less than a mile away to one of those shooting scenes. It happened at the Red Martini, which is a restaurant and a bar. It's also a nightclub. We're still waiting on some information about what exactly happened there. We don't know anything other than the fact that these officers did have to respond to the shooting in the area.
Man, can't go to the club in Buckhead. You can't be on the streets. And Peachtree is a main road, so it looks like the super gremlins are not going to stop terrorizing Buckhead, and there really might be a real argument for Buckhead separating itself from the city of Atlanta so that they can take the management of the city into their own hands before it gets way too out of control.
We're still waiting to learn more about if there were any injuries or any arrests in that case. We are also waiting to learn more details about a separate shooting that happened hours earlier. This one happened in southeast Atlanta on Hutchins Road, which is right outside of South Atlanta High School. Police there responded at around 2 o'clock this morning, where they found a man lying in the middle of the road. That man had been shot in the back and he died.
Dang. Right outside the high school, bruh. Super gremlins don't play.
Officers not sure if that shooting happened there or somewhere else, and we're also waiting to learn more about that victim and any suspects in the case as well. Two developing stories this morning, and officers still very early into the investigations. So as soon as we learn more details about what exactly happened in both of these cases, we'll keep you updated on air and online.
Annual homeless assessment is coming. Annual homeless assessment is coming up. The point-in-time count tracks how many sheltered and unsheltered people in a given area are experiencing homelessness. Our Valencia Jones spoke to volunteers on how it works and how you can help.
Ashley Starr has volunteered for Atlanta's point-in-time homeless count for the last 15 years.
I believe that we can end homelessness, and I think the best way we do that is to understand the needs of people experiencing homelessness.
Oh, God. Can we end homelessness? You could end the fact that people are, or attempt to end the fact that people are living on the streets. But they're going to have to be somewhere. And you got to understand, a lot of these folks seriously do not want to work, or they're on drugs or whatnot. Now, there are some people out there who homeless and, you know, they just can't get right for whatever reason. But all I know is the homeless population is increasing in the A. The water boys are increasing on the exits. So it's not looking good.
HUD requires local governments to do an annual count on the coldest day in January. Partners for Home is the lead agency coordinating the city's homeless activity. They're looking for more volunteers to help with Atlanta's count on January 24th.
We engage volunteers, approximately 200, to go out in the nighttime to count and interview the unsheltered folks living in the city of Atlanta.
They'll join other cities.
And they better be careful. They better be sending some tough dudes out there, because not all these homeless people are going to be nice when you encounter them. Okay? We've had examples upon examples of these homeless dudes spazzing. So run into the wrong one if you want to. Run into the wrong one if you want to.
Cities and local counties doing point-of-time counts. The data is used to track efforts to end homelessness and provide resources.
We have outreach teams that conduct outreach throughout the city of Atlanta. We also have known hotspots, encampments.
They counted more than 3,200 homeless individuals in 2020. That includes about 2,300 living in shelters and close to 940 unsheltered individuals.
Gotta be more than that. I think it's a lot more than that.
HUD waived the unsheltered count for 2021 due to COVID. Mayor Andre Dickens says he's looking at plans to address homelessness and for now get people out of the cold.
We're also looking at hotel motel purchases within the city or just outside the city's outskirts to be able to have those places where we can rapidly house individuals.
For Partners for Home, the push to sign up more point-in-time count volunteers by January 20th.
That sounds like a lot of money, Andre. Sounds like a lot of money, Dre. I ain't gonna cap. Sounds like a lot of money. Hotels and motels on the outskirts of the city. I don't know, bruh.
Continues. You'll find a link to more information on our website at cw69news.com. In Atlanta, Valencia Jones, CW69 News.
Identifying a man found dead at a construction site. A construction worker found his body, and police ordered the sketch, hoping someone will recognize him. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in South Fulton County. Ty, police discovered key evidence on the man's body.
And whoever put that body here in this industrial area of College Park did not try to hide it. Let me show you where police found the body. It was right here on the curb near the street for construction workers to see when they arrived to work early last Friday morning.
Dang. They just dumped homeboy on the side of the street like roadkill. It's crazy.
Take a good look at this police sketch. Investigators believe someone killed this man, shot him in the head, and left him at this College Park construction site on Naturally Fresh Boulevard.
Looks very young. I would really pray if anyone knows, what happened, that they would come forth.
We spoke to some construction workers who saw police collecting evidence early last Friday morning.
Guys, and he said that he prays that somebody comes forward. We all know in the community it's a no snitch policy, and that's why a lot of these murders are not going to be solved, because we not telling. Okay, that's the majority of the culture. So until you change that, most of these murders are going to remain unsolved. Men, women, and children.
Crazy. And they had to dump them because we left out of here was 7 o'clock that night, and all this is empty at that time. So it had to happen after 7 p.m.
Police aren't sure when the victim was killed, but they said he didn't have any clothes on when a construction worker found him, so no identification.
Dang, they did him dirty.
He also had a gunshot wound to the head, bite marks on his body, and bruised knuckles, which leads investigators to believe he fought his attacker.
Very dark area out here, no lights, no cameras, so it's real sad.
No lights, no cameras. I mean, this is like an episode of How to Get Away with Murder.
Very sad. And I just can't imagine, as a parent, anything like that, someone being dumped and discarded like trash on the side of the street is sad. It's sad.
Now, police really need your help in this case. If you need another look at that police sketch, it'll be on our website. If you even think you know this person, make sure you call Crime Stoppers, call 911, or call College Park Police. We are live here in South Fulton County in College Park. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, let's get to that sketch one more time, Ty. If you recognize this man, please call Crime Stoppers at the number right there on your screen, 404-577-TIPS. That's an easy way to remember it. If you give information that leads to an arrest, you could be eligible for a reward.
A man is now in jail accused of murdering a mother of 3 and dumping her body near a city park. Channel 2's Michael Seiden live in downtown Atlanta with those new developments. Michael?
And Justin, we've been staying in close contact with investigators here at APD headquarters. In fact, looking at my phone right now, we have identified, at least police have identified, the man accused of shooting and killing this mother. He's been identified as 25-year-old Wallace Ponder. Now, we're still working to find out the motive and if he had any kind of relationship with his victim, but I want to show you what happened inside today this afternoon.
Man, that's crazy. Like I said, in the community, women, children, there's nobody that's off limits. It's crazy that you could be a kid in the park and possibly discover a body. Okay? Now, this super gremlin, man, he was not playing. So, you know, I'm gonna have a picture of him probably up on the screen, but it's cold, man. It's just cold in the community.
Jamesha Trammell's family gathered at Atlanta Police Headquarters where her sisters and mother spoke for the first time since her death in December. Now, her 3 young children also attended today's news conference where police announced the arrest of the man again who shot and...
Look at those babies. And it don't look like the father is around, so that's all they had.
Killed the 30-year-old. Now, investigators have identified him as 25-year-old Wallace Ponder, and he's accused of shooting and killing her, then dumping her body along Tiger Flowers Drive on the northwest side of the city. That was back in December. Now, homicide detectives say they spent 200 hours investigating this case, working around the clock until they arrested the suspect. Now, the mother of 3 tonight is being remembered as funny, loving, and spiritual.
Dang, man. Woo. It's different out here, man. You gotta be careful in the A.
Misha was sweet. She was very sweet. And she didn't deserve. Oh my gosh, she did not deserve this at all.
Yeah, just an emotional day inside police headquarters is so tough for that family. Now, again, police arrested this accused killer in Gwinnett County. He was then transported to Fulton County. Again, we are staying in close contact with detectives, trying to find out a little bit more about the motive. For now, we are live in downtown Atlanta, outside APD headquarters. I'm Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car. I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.